We've only been walking up here about 20 minutes. According to my camera, anyway. Well, you gain it all, and you gain all that elevation in that half mile. You're like, yeah. So, like I said, so here's the scary thing. Yeah, that incline over there in Colorado, you gain 3,000 feet of elevation in just over twice this distance. So 7 or 8 times this elevation. I won't be doing that, I don't think. I'll climb Pikes Peak, but I'm not going to climb that. People that run up and down it all day. I'm like, you all have got titanium knees.
Not yet.
All right, so it looks like the easiest way to go is to curve around where they're going, because it's either that or up over the boulders.
Or that way.
That way looks nicer.
The other way looks...
That was steeper that way.
Yep. Considering that guy's having a jog down, I'd say yes. Woo!
There's another little ledge, and there's another little ledge. There ain't no ledges that way.
Yeah. To the right.
I mean, that's if you want to.
Who is? I said you got a hydrant. Yep. I've actually considered filling these full of Gatorade once, and I'm like, no, it's just going to be a nasty, sticky mess by the end of all that. At least with the big one, the small one is not too bad to turn inside out and clean, though. Oh, really?
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Well, my thighs have been hurting for the last 4 or 5 days. I don't really know why. I don't know if I lifted. Yeah, like right here. I don't know what the heck I did. No, I don't know what it is. I did enough research into it and asked a couple of people, and they're like, well, if you want to inherit a project, and I'm like, that's too expensive for a project. If they wanted $300 for it, okay. Instead,
some water running down there.
Well, instead, what I can go ahead and do is get that Spanish one. It's a rebuilt on a Spanish parts kit, and that one's about $500, and it runs. It's a little heavier than what I'd like, but it's built like a brick shed house. God, I watched a video of a guy put 1,000 rounds of .308 through this thing as fast as he melted all the furniture off. Rounds were cooking off in the chamber. It started going full auto on him because the rounds kept burning off. But it made it through all 1,000 rounds. Nobody died. The only thing that got worn out was his trigger finger and his shoulder. It's not quite as nice as he was Captain. Man, look, his Captain was just so flat.
Shitty reception.
Captain was just. I don't know.
That's my camera goes.
Really?
All my shots have been blurred.
Are you trying to upload while it's taking pictures?
I don't upload it.
Oh, all right.
I use my phone for a phone. Sometimes for a camera.
Hold on a minute. That's what I keep hearing. I keep thinking I'm hearing a rattlesnake or something, that's your carbonated water bottle. There you go.
It's a commercial.
Yes. Now I'll upload that picture of Dad on the internet. It says, bald problems? Contact.
The enchanted rock goes to the enchanted rock.
Right.
think it's great. You're in the foreground and in the background it's like mirror image.
Put this in the pocket in your shorts. That would help.
I have one.
Put it inside. Hold on to
Right. Well, it's not wadded up, it's just full. Yeah, no, there's a trail up to that one. That's the okay. So they say that's the Little Rock. Wind's blowing. You're running right where the wind's blowing it. Got that on camera too. It's the altitude change. Is that somebody's house?
Where?
Right there?
Sure enough.
Would be a nice place to live, or a bad place. Just looks like it floods like crazy. Oh no! What? What? Somebody ate it? Okay, so those little kids right there are crazy. Climbed on top of that. They climbed on top. But they're young enough to be able to have enough time to recover from their injuries. There's somebody way down over there.
That's the
Loop trail.
down trail.
All right, so that's got to be the washed out bit right there then. Yeah, it's all flooded back in there. There's a hawk or a buzzard. I can't tell which.
Sorry.
Fair enough. At least it's nice and breezy.
I'm just letting my heart rate come down.
All right. All right, because next push is going to be the top, I think.
Oh, that rock right there.
That rock right there. All right.